Welcome to Hoover High School. I'm Becca Wheeler, the principal. Let's take a tour. The main office. We're entering through the public entrance. Obviously, this is a day with no students, and I can't even find my keys. Here we go. So, main office, visitor would come in here, and this would be reception right here. Attendance is up in the front. The main office houses all of our administration, our principal, vice principals, all academic counselors are in here. And then towards the back of the office is registration, and the nurse's office behind that. We've got a teacher workroom, mail room. So this is the all things office. Let's come on through. These are where things are. Okay, as we exit the office, we're headed out into the main quad, and where all the students should be. So directly past the office is our main quad. Hoover is roughly a bunch of buildings around this central quad area. And we look across the main quad over to the library and campus culture center. So let's head over there. Okay, we're entering the library. Which currently is set up for students to come and check out materials needed for classes from home. This library and the Campus Culture Center next door, which includes the student store and the place where leadership does all its work, this is one of our next buildings scheduled for remodel, where library and campus culture actually shift spaces. This becomes a more student union feel. And it'll just be a really state-of-the-art, cool place for kids to be, a center for our campus. So that should be coming in another year or so, we hope. So off the main quad here, this is where most of our classroom buildings are. So most of them laid out in these kind of long, single-story buildings. And then we'll go see the new two-story classroom building in a minute. But we can just walk along the hallway here and see kind of a typical classroom. We have a few spaces in here that are not actual classrooms. This is the Career Center, for example. We will have things like the Social Emotional Support Center is in a classroom. There are many little offices here for therapists, speech therapists, and our DHH counselor and social workers and people like that are also kind of housed out and about throughout the campus. So let's see some rooms. Yeah, so these are the kind of typical classrooms in this building. This is a math classroom. All of our classrooms now have just basic technology of projectors, Elmos. This one has an old TV. But yeah, these are the standard equipment in a classroom. So this is the newest classroom building, 2 stories, and it houses a couple departments. Most of our departments are grouped, so like in the one wing will be all math, one English. In this new building, it's social science on the 2nd floor and world languages on the 1st floor, and it has 4 large science labs, so some of our science department is in this building as well. So let's take a look at these. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
We're good. We're filming.
Filming?
Can we bring a film for you?
Sure. Film away. It's all my projects out on the table. Looks like science is happening in here.
Exactly.
Hey, how are we?
We're good. WASC wants a tour. Now WASC always comes and they're like, show us the campus. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we'll see you guys.
Okay, so as we head back to kind of this last building, this is where many of our CTE classes are, and we've received grants to modernize many of these classrooms. So a couple of these classrooms are nearly done. We'll have a new video production lab and a new multimedia lab. And then once those projects are complete, we roll into the next phase, which is a redo of our construction classroom and our natural resources classroom that's part of our eco-technology pathway. Behind this building is also a brand new shade structure and fencing unit that makes all of these classrooms that open to the backside have outside classroom mobility for storage and for kids to work on projects out there. So we're excited to see these classrooms be complete and brought up to date with our new pathways. So now as we're past the classroom buildings, we start coming out into our athletic facilities. We've got soccer, lacrosse fields, baseball back here, move back over to where there's some outdoor basketball where kids play at lunch, the track, and we'll head through some of our athletic fields. So this is the newly constructed shade structure that's behind all of those CTE classrooms, and as you can see, there are the roll-up doors on these classrooms. So when kids are here and when we have materials out of storage, this is a real area of construction projects are underway out here. We have various things associated with the natural resources classes out here growing things. So it's kind of an outdoor classroom and lab space.
High WASC Committee, Tim Carey, Athletic Director, Girls Lacrosse Coach. Welcome to Hoover. It's a beautiful place. Hope you come enjoy it and take good care of us.
Also, I need back in the front of the dragon. Where's my photo? Where's my photo? Let's go.
So this is our relatively new aquatics center, and it has, I believe, the only purely accessible pool in the Central Valley. So it's totally integrated into the whole pool. Pretty cool. So as we exit the pool area, we're walking back towards the main quad and campus, and we're going to pass our music building right here. And then we have two gyms, a smaller, older gym, and then the newer event center connected to that. So we'll walk through those facilities. So as we just came out of the event center, we're back out by our parking lot, which has new solar. And we'll look back out towards the quad and the cafeteria and head back to the office. So we're back on the other side of where we started, behind the cafeteria and the office. So just thank you for coming on our little tour of the campus today. Hope you liked what you saw. Thanks. See you soon.